one thing: cold beer with a slice of lemon in the top, or lemon sorbet. We are going for lemon sorbet. Put it on the ice cream maker, add the simple syrup, lemon juice and lemon zest, put the top on, put the beater in with a stirrer, and away we go.
Next, some glazed carrots. I'm just prepping for them.
The time's about 2:30? Oh, 2:30, even better. So it's about 2:30, we've got dinner going, everything's wrapped up ready for tonight, so seeing that the weather today is pretty much tropical, we've given ourselves 2 hours to go out to a down and back hike down to, where are we going? Hike?
We're toward Clay, but we're not going to get all
We're not going the other way, so we're going to go make the most of it. We've taken some gear with us, we've obviously left with the radio, but we don't need too much because the weather forecast is looking good. We checked in with the observers, we're good. So yeah, head out.
Go for the big hole right there. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, see that? Yeah. Oh, that's a good step right there.
Ken?
Oh, it's going great. What a day. It's beautiful out here.
It's actually fun, bumped into quite a few hikers. So this is the point down the trail where we cross over the cog. Then just up there in the distance is the Sherman Adams building. Yeah, doing pretty well.
So we're at the intersection of the Great Gulf Trail and Gulfside Trail. So the Great Gulf Trail runs off behind us here, and there's some pretty big drop-offs. It's about 7.5 miles over to Route 16 where the parking area is. If we go off to my right, which is where we're going to go, this will be the Gulfside Trail, and this is all the Great Gulf Wilderness behind me. And you can see the presidentials in the northerly direction right behind us. And we're about a half mile from the summit.
So we got Jefferson just there, Adams there, and then Madison in the distance, right, with the cloud above it. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
And then what's the first one here called again?
First one is Clay.
It's a
And
Clay.
The little bump before it, I think, is called the Pyramid.
Okay.
Or the whole thing might be, no, the Sphinx.
Sphinx. That one just there, I think, is the Sphinx. Could be completely wrong, but anyway. Cool. What's this called again? Clay? Right, but what's this edge called? Alright, so we made it to the saddle here. There's some stunning views out over the presidentials. Again, very low winds, lovely temperature. Those are the Skedder heights, probably not the trail for you. It's a nice little drop off just here. But we've got the cog that's just coming up behind me. Ken's taking a nice little rest, taking it all in. This is what it's all about right here. This is the museum that's at Shepheard Observatory. So one of the employees that stays up here with us is actually the museum attendant, and obviously it's their job during the day to man the museum and the shop. Obviously we have people coming in that check out the museum, which is great. I'll show you around now, and gives people an opportunity to buy merchandise associated with the observatory, as well as become members and ask questions directly to the museum attendant. So within the museum there's a number of different exhibits relating to the weather and the extreme nature of the weather on the top of Mount Washington. There's some really good visuals. This one enables visitors to pan left and right, giving you, I believe it's a 360 view. Obviously this is actually really good for when the weather outside doesn't permit people to get the kind of views that we got today on a hike. It does typically get quite busy in here. There's an event going on upstairs at the moment, so the Sherman Adams building is actually closed to guests for the next hour or so, so I thought I'd take this time to come down and show you around without the masses. But there's some really interesting stuff, around the history. There's some similar things to that at the museum that's down in the valley as well. So this has a history of the observatory, some of the original equipment used for measuring temperatures and wind speed, etc. There's some old photography. And then this is actually quite cool. This is a video that you can sit and watch, and it gives you a driver's view of the snowcat going up the auto route in the winter, the observatory snowcat. So you can actually watch some of the footage that shows you how extreme it is during the winter, and then you can actually jump in the driver's seat and drive it yourself using a simulation of it. Again, it's a cool experience. So if you ever come up to the summit, you should come check it out. So I'm in the museum, the observatory museum shop. There's actually a number of shops on the summit. This is obviously run and owned or managed by the observatory, so you can buy lots of different merchandise in here. This is actually Sarah, who's one of the staff officers up here this week with us on the shift, and is responsible during the day for running the museum shop. So this is Sarah. So in terms of what we have in here, is it pretty much the same that's in the observatory shop down the bottom of the mountain?
A lot of it's the same. We do have a lot more product up here because we move more people. So, and the shop down below does have a few more things that are a bit outdated, a little bit cheaper. So the styles are different, but a lot of it's the same.
And then people that are members of the observatory get discounts down the bottom and up here as well, I believe. Is that right?
They do. It's a 20% discount at both shops.
Cool. So obviously there's lots of guests that are visiting the summit that come through here, and obviously they get to interact with you working for the observatory. Are there any particular questions you get asked the most, or interesting questions, anything unusual?
A lot of the questions have to do with the fact that we live up here. That really seems to catch people off guard. The fact that we live, eat, work, all of that happens. We stay up here for a week at a time. A lot of people ask us that because they're surprised that people would drive up and down the road every day because they think it's really scary.
Yeah.
Marty gets a lot of questions because the cat posters are everywhere, and they're kind of surprised that an animal can survive up here.
Yeah.
They tend to think that he's wild.
Cool. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem. My pleasure.
Hey Ken, so we got the shepherd's pie in the oven. That's ready. It's getting ready to go. So we boiled up some carrots. Now what are you doing here?
Making buttery brown sugar glaze that I'm going to drizzle all over this and then we'll bake this off. So I'm just trying to get the right proportion of sugar with butter. I have a lot more butter than I need. And this is one of my favorite things to do. It makes the carrots taste so good. I was looking at a recipe online today. This is really simple. Just butter, brown sugar, carrots, and one of them recommended to put some pumpkin spices in there. So that'd be kind of interesting to try around fall and a cold day.
Cool. Great.
At sea level, or any day up here, except for today and yesterday.
Great. Good job.
Thanks.
Well, it's just after about 10:30 on Saturday night. Ken's in bed, been in bed a while. He was pretty tired. We went through a hike this afternoon. I think we did about a mile and a half. It was actually a great hike. Another great dinner. We did a good shepherd's pie, gravy, carrots, and did the lemon sorbet. So I think another great dinner, enjoyable time spent with everyone over dinner, and we just finished publishing yesterday's video, the day 3 video. Today's day 4. Hoping to try and put out day 4 video tonight, but quite frankly I'm pretty tired, so ready to crash. What else? There was an event today rather, up on the summit, so things were a little bit different. A number of VIPs came up for a ceremony in the rotunda room upstairs. What else? I got up early this morning to see the sunrise. I got up early, I went and set up the GoPro. As you saw at the beginning of this video, you'll see the sunrise I captured on the GoPro, which was pretty nice. I also then went out and got to enjoy it myself, took some photos. I took a number of time lapses during the day as well, which I've included in this video. Really just to show you the number of people that come up and take in the beauty and the views at the summit. And then I also set up the GoPro to try and catch the sunset. Unfortunately, with the number of clouds passing over the summit, it wasn't great, but still pretty interesting to see. The video I captured there. What else? I just went outside just now. I'm actually surprised, to be honest, how much I enjoy the night. Last night, going outside, taking photos. It was very warm, very mild. The winds weren't strong. It was just very peaceful. We spent 45 minutes out there yesterday evening, taking photos, enjoying it. And again tonight, the night weather observer came down to let me know that there was a chance of seeing the northern lights, or the aurora borealis. So I went and set up the GoPro. Again, we'll see in the morning if I capture anything on the GoPro there. But just going out there and spending 20-30 minutes out there, I managed to capture a very slight glimpse of the aurora borealis. The challenge is that the moon is out almost a full moon, so it's very bright, and then obviously a lot of clouds passing by, so visibility wasn't great, but nevertheless caught a glimpse, which is great. But walking around outside on the deck, no one else around, very peaceful, very quiet, and that side of it takes me by surprise, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of cool being up here during the day, but it's like being at the beach. You know, it's very busy, a lot of tourists everywhere, whether it's hikers, whether it's people that rode the car, or whatever it may be. At night, when you're out there, there's no one. Okay, maybe the night observer comes up briefly, but otherwise you're out there on your own. And you know, given the extreme nature of the mountain, the extreme nature of being on the top, you know, the number of people that you know have died on this mountain due to the extreme nature, being out there where it's very peaceful is actually really enjoyable, and it's an enjoyable side of this experience that I really hadn't anticipated. Other than that, what are we doing tomorrow? We're actually doing a breakfast for them tomorrow. We've prepared an overnight French toast casserole, so we're planning on doing that about 9:15 in the morning. So I did that this evening. I didn't actually get any video of that. Ken and I are doing pulled pork for tomorrow night. So we got the Boston butt out, which is thawing out. So we're going to prepare that in the morning. So that's going to be the fun for tomorrow morning, between that and doing the breakfast. Other than that, I really don't know what else we have in store. I think we enjoyed getting out today and going for a hike. If Ken's up to it, it would be good maybe to do that again tomorrow, so hopefully be able to do that. Also hoping to spend a little bit more time with the observers. So far, a lot of the videos that we've done have been focused on what we've been doing as our voluntary work. You know, as you saw today, I did spend a little bit of time with Sarah, who's the attendant in the museum, so a little bit on the operation side of that. Tomorrow, I'm hopefully going to be able to video a tour. One of the weather observers said they're more than happy to take us on the tour that they give, you know, several times a day to guests that visit. So maybe I'll visit that, video that, and be able to show that in tomorrow's video. Other than that, I really don't know what else we have in store. So tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah. Other than that, I'm thinking I'm going to get up early. I've got a lot to prepare in the morning. So we'll see. Hopefully get another good night's sleep. And catch you then. I'll leave you with the sunset video that I took this evening. Wasn't magnificent because of the clouds. Nevertheless, I find the time-lapse videos quite beautiful. Peace out.